Hey, what's going on, everybody? First of all, check out my nice new hat. My buddy East Coast Ed got me this hat, and I'm loving it. I actually have a different USPS hat, but not one that says the media mail on it. So that's my new hat. It's my new hat. I love it. I got three things to talk about tonight. The first one, this stupid zine, of which I have three issues. This zine is really good. It's about working at a certain grocery store, and it's about how the people who run that grocery store, they're not very cool, man. They're just, you know what I mean? They're just, I don't know, they're just like not that cool, you know? And I put this up on Etsy for sale, and then the grocery store emailed Etsy and said, "Hey, Etsy, take that down." don't, don't let people know that we're not very cool. So as if to prove the point of how uncool this little grocery store is, they threatened to sue if we keep selling it. So this is officially banned from Etsy, and Etsy said if I put it back up, they'll pull it again. So to commemorate that, I put some new artwork up on Etsy, some digital files you can check out. And we'll see if those get flagged and pulled down also. I mean, this is Trump's America. It starts with pulling one zine off of Etsy, you know what I mean? Etsy used to be cool back in the day, and then they started getting a little less cool and a little less cool, and then they went public, which is when you start selling stock, you know, to the general public. And so Etsy is very concerned with making profits now, and they are very concerned with having big stores pretending to be little mom and pop shops, little individuals making the little things when it's like when you go on Airbnb and you think Airbnb is going to be like, oh, these people are renting out a room in their house and this is what it's like to live in Nantucket or whatever the fuck. And really, it's just like hotels, like just list hotel rooms on Airbnb. You go on Airbnb, it's like, oh, there's an Airbnb room at the end of the hallway in Motel 6. That's great. Okay, so Airbnb is for hotels and Etsy is just for shopping, same as Amazon. But anyway, I still sell a lot of stuff on Etsy, but Etsy basically sucks these days. Um, these are great zines. They're $4 each. Talk to me if you want. I actually put up a generic listing for these, so you can still kind of buy them off my Etsy, or you can just ask me and I'll mail you one. I also wrote Driver. This went out in the mail on, I think, Saturday, so y'all should be getting this probably tomorrow. 2 chapters. Chapter 12 with a cop car, da, 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 and chapter 13, final chapter. This story is done as is. Sometime next year. No promises, but I may or may not edit the whole thing and put it out as a small book. But it's funny. I was into the Driver story, and then I got hooked on Chicago Joe, and Chicago Joe ate up fucking 8 months of my life, which is great. But I didn't give a shit about this story. But then I know there's like 5 people that are like, you gotta finish Driver. What happens to Driver? So I finished Driver. And if I get inspired, I might rewrite it as a whole book. I do like the characters in Driver. I just felt like the story was kind of going nowhere, but it's got some good action scenes, and I don't know, I like how it ended. Oh, and then finally, the other thing is I wrote a zine about Charmed. Have you seen Charmed? You know, Charmed? It's a silly show from the 90s that was on the WB about 3 sexy witch sisters living together, fighting demons. And it's got really bad CGI. And once I started to like it, I started to like it more. And you just accept that it's a bad show from the 90s with really fucking terrible soundtracks. And I finished season 1 on DVD, and I wrote a zine about it. So I'm going to print that on Thursday and mail that on Friday. So if you're on my subscription list, you'll be getting a zine about Charmed, a stupid show from the 90s. So, you know, it never ends. There's always another project to be working on. It's December. I might get one more zine done before the end of December. And then, of course, I'll do my newsletter that I do every month. So 2025 is right around the corner. I hope everyone's doing all right out there. Life is hard and dumb and stupid most of the time, but hey, just keep making art, keep making scenes. Love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace out.